Hey family, I'm back. I found out something else. I don't know if y'all heard or not, but Trump is getting rid of that Section 8 and EBT for these people that don't want to get out here and go to work. Your time is up, baby. Y'all, I know most people like us really not feeling Trump, but I'm kind of feeling him on what he's saying about this. Now, how many of y'all have family members, friends, people you know that's been living off Section 8 for 20 years? They rent $3. They don't go to work. Not that they can't go to work, they don't want to go to work. Now, let me say this on the sidebar. They do have some people that need Section 8. Some people that, medically they can't go to work. Or, they just can't physically. I get it. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to these ones that your mama been on Section 8 all her life, and she ripping and running and doing this and doing that, and then you seen she was on Section 8, paid $3 rent. So now you as a young girl, because you done got pregnant and you got a baby, you go run out there and get on Section 8, and you ain't working, and you having child after child after child, and y'all all on Section 8 getting food stamps, $1,000 a month. And no, that's all about to stop. That's who I'm talking to. Okay? Trump said that's enough. So for us people that goes to work, that's working, he said you got to have at least 30 hours, okay? 30 hours a
It's
week
decent.
to qualify for the program, all right? So most of us that work on a regular basis, 30 hours ain't nothing to us. This is what we do. So guess what? We gonna be the ones walking around in the grocery store with the big baskets because we deserve it. All these years, they've been letting people with no job. They walking around with 2, 3 baskets full of groceries, and us hard-working people, we got a little handheld basket with 2, 3 items in there, because that's all we have left out of our check.
And that is a fact. Well, it's a good thing that Trump is getting rid of all these illegal immigrants. So now you have no excuse to not work. Absolutely not an excuse. Now you can go take the job that they originally took from you. You may not like the job, but guess what? It's still a job. You're required to work 30 hours a week. Ain't no excuses now because there's a lot of y'all who don't want to work. Y'all have no problem laying up on your backside, having 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7 kids just so you can get more money in food stamps. Trump said that's enough. And I wholeheartedly agree with him. Never been on food stamps, never lived in Section 8 housing. I don't even know what Section 8 housing really is. Is that the projects or something? It looks like a shithole, but anyway, let's continue.
And they sitting around getting fat food, eating lobsters and shrimp and crabs and all this other good food, and
That's
we
a
can't even eat
fact.
that. And we the ones going to work. So I'm glad Trump didn't flip the switch, baby. So all y'all that's living it up right now, that's able-bodied to go to work, and you're choosing not to go to work, you better get ready. Cause baby, y'all finna get them notices. And them notices gonna come soon. And like he said, real quick. And those of us that go to work, we ought to be able to go and apply for some food stamps and see what it feel like. To be able to go in the line and slide a card with pride. Because it's not for the ones that don't have nothing. It's for the ones that's working to have something. It's our turn now, y'all.
And you know what else? Yeah, I would notice that people who are usually on Section 8 or food stamps, they be big as hell. They be eating good. They be eating better than the rest of us who got, we actually pay for our own food instead of them using our tax dollars to pay for their food. They be big as hell. They kids be big as hell. They chilling.
So I'm telling y'all right now, if you able to go to work, you better get out there and start filling out them applications. If you want to have a place to live, it's time to get up and stop being lazy. Because baby, this is not the American way no more. Trump said no. And y'all can be mad all you want to. I told you, things are changing. You ain't gonna like it, but guess what? You got to go with it. So that's what I got for y'all today. No more Section 8 EBT for people that don't want to go to work. Y'all time is up. Leave a comment, y'all. Let's talk about it.
They are stealing our food stamps. If you have a EBT card, I would go to the store and use it all because mine is gone. They took it all. I just had $600 worth of groceries that were just declined. 2 shopping carts full of groceries. It was so embarrassing. I had to just sit there and walk away with 3 screaming kids. They took our food stamps. They're not paying my rent on the first. I'm not getting my disability check or my kids' disability checks. We're going to end up on the streets. This is serious.
So I want to pause the video right here because she says something that I don't understand. She's on disability, and this woman has a 1-year-old. How are you able to get on disability and yet able to lay on your backside to get pregnant with a 1-year-old? This woman has 6 kids. I went through a TikTok. She has 6 kids. Why are you having all these kids that you are not able to take care of? You're barely able to take care of yourself. You're barely able to take care of 1, but you have 5 more after that, and then you want the government to come and take care of you. This is the type of person right here that needs to get kicked off of food stamps or any government programs because you are gaming the system and you're doing nothing in your power to control yourselves. I'm going to say this, a lot of you people are lucky this is not China, because if this was China, where they have a law that says that you cannot have more than 3 kids, a lot of y'all would be asked out. A whole lot of y'all would be asked out.
I live in Michigan. I don't know if other states are doing this, but they are taking our food stamps. They are taking the food from our children's mouths, from our mouths. My 15-year-old son, his Medicaid was frozen. Today he had a cleaning for the dentist, and it's showing he has no insurance.
That's wild to me. She has a 15-year-old and a 1-year-old. That makes absolutely no sense. Well, for some people it does. Because if you have a 15-year-old and a 1-year-old, that's no problem if you can afford to actually take care of your kids. But for someone who can't take care of the kids and you just keep having all these kids, why? Like, where's your discipline at? Why do we have to suffer? The taxpayers have to suffer because you can't control yourself. And there's a lot of people like this. And you have more and more kids so they can get more and more food stamps. Well, Trump's saying no more, and I'm glad about that. I'm pretty sure you guys are too. Because in reality, we're working, you and I are working to pay taxes to feed and house people who don't want to work. And all they want to do is lay up and have all these kids by all these different men and have no type of responsibility or repercussions for their actions. You people don't even want to be adults anymore. Working is like the most adult thing you can do. I've been working since I was 18, right? I'm 30 now. I've been working over 10 years, 12 years to be exact. Never been on food stamps, never been in Section 8 housing. Even my parents, they, we were raised in a house. I've never lived in an apartment until now that I'm an adult. But I've never been on food stamps, never been on government programs, nothing like that. And I have a brother and a sister, and we all grew up in New York City, expensive ass state. But my parents still did it without getting government assistance, and they didn't even make that much money. So you know what? Luckily, Trump is getting rid of all these Americans, so you can go out, put in some job applications, and go do the jobs that they did. So let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see y'all next time.